Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Ministry of Consumer Affairs along with AICTE and MIC organized Tomato Grand Challenge, inviting innovators and researchers to come up with solutions to tackle the issues in tomato value chain. NIT Rourkela worked on tackling low shelf life and post-harvest losses of tomato crop. They are here to present their innovation low-cost zero-energy cooling chamber unit.
The rotten tomatoes. This is the reason why we have created this zero energy mobile cooling unit. What happens actually, whenever we are going to the market and we are seeing the tomato shelf life is very low and the post-harvest losses which is happening, that is also very much. So how to tackle for the small farmers, for the mandis, for the retailers and the big players? They all require a big refrigeration units or they require a big storage unit that is equipped with refrigeration systems. That cost or the initial investment cost is too high. Not, if I will be wrong, it will be 15 to 20 lakhs. What we have made is zero energy cooling mobile unit. This unit does not have a single energy we are utilizing from any source, that is electrical, that is solar. We are completely relying on evaporative cooling technique.
Namaskar, this is Dr. Madhuresh Dwivedi, Associate Professor, Department of Food Process Engineering, NIT Rourkela, Odisha.
Namaskar, this is Professor R.C. Pradhan, NIT Rourkela in the same department.
Good evening, I'm Chingakam Gotomba Singh and I'm PhD scholar in NIT Rourkela.
So we are here because of a great problem that has been testament in this particular new era, that is the fluctuation in the price, fluctuation in the temperature, and the major problem is the affordability which is there in the tomato, mobility and the transport. What comes first? Once a farmer is producing the tomatoes, it can never be staying on the farms. It has to go to farm to the consumer. There lies a main demand that what we have produced, a mobility vehicle that will be utilizing zero energy cooling chamber unit, and it will be self-sustainable and with the less maintenance cost. That is why we are calling it low cost. So we will be just playing this video and just to show you the overall demonstration that how we are going to see. So in this, just particularly when you will see that there are a few components are there which we are having 750 kgs of tomato can be stored in this particular thing, which prototype we have already developed. In this, we can maintain the temperature of 16 to 18 degrees centigrade. That is the optimum temperature that is required with only a principle of evaporative cooling. What we are doing is in this, as it will be taking some time, I will just move ahead with another thing. So here you can just see that what we are doing is, here you can see the air trappers are there. Those air trappers now you will see here, these air trappers have been reduced to this particular level so that it will be harvesting the wind. What is there? Here we have the insulation panel. In this insulation panel, we have the series or the layers of the insulation is there. That means sawdust, wooden flakes and the charcoal. We are sprinkling water, only 15 kgs of 15 liters of water we will be sprinkling once we are going to start the vehicle. Then there will be no involvement of energy. The wind will be coming because it will be moving in the direction. The wind will be harvested through these vents. It will be going inside and the wind will be doing its purpose by having this evaporative cooling mechanism, and because of that there will be the chamber will be completely cooled inside. So this also, we have not only thought of this, we have also given that how we can retain the temperature. So for that, we have the installations also. Now I will show you the installation.
Where is the wind coming from?
So when it is moving in the direction of the wind, because all the vehicles will be moving straight over. So that is this is the thing, sir, that what we have animation we have made, sir. So these are the air trappers. That is 23 air trappers we have installed. This was the first prototype which we have developed. Now these are the air trappers which will be entrapping or harvesting the wind. There are second insulation layers are there so that we can just know we not only to cool, but we have to maintain the temperature inside. So that is also can be done. So it will be like, say vehicle is moving, it is transporting the goods from one place to another, and it is say stuck in some agitations or some traffic and everything. What happens? It generally get destroyed because the tomato requires, if it will be having 85 to 90% of relative humidity, it will be stored. It will not be ripening fast. But if the humidity will be reaching to 95%, again it is gone. No, we cannot just save them. So with that, we are thinking to be the guardian of the freshness, because in India, our competitors are not in this domain, but they are there. All the refrigeration units, we are thinking that they are competitors, because if a truck we are targeting, as I have developed the product, we have developed the product for 750 kgs, it can be scalable. It can be converted for, this is for Bolero we targeted. Again, we can just convert it to truck. We can convert it to, but say for example, traditional method, which when we are doing, that traditional method, 15 lakhs only for the refrigeration unit. Who can afford? Whether the normal farmers can afford or the small farmers can afford? No. So with this theme, what we thought that why not to go for a thing that can be affordable by many, and with that we took the market opportunity that there is growth of $500 billion is going to happen in 2032, and in India always the government initiatives, all the things are been revolving around this cold chain. So the product performance and the low effectivity of the current system can be matched, and as we have seen also that there is logistic environment has to be developed in India, we have to tap that matter. So with that, the problem which we found out that there is no sustainable process is there. Low logistic solutions are there. There is no cooperative businesses are there that are working in the domain of, but big players are there. They are having the big trucks. They are having the big refrigeration units and everything. So with that, we are proposing a solution for the current thing, that is we are giving accessibility, sustainability and adaptability, zero energy, relying on non-renewable energy, and catering to the small farmers. When we are telling that we are catering to the small farmers, because when we are making a mobility vehicles and a person, those who are selling, as the madam was telling, that when we are seeing on the roadside, the lady with some tomato is there, and when we are going back from our offices, we are seeing that they are selling it for 1 rupees a kg also. Why? Because it will not be going to the next day because of its perishability. So with that, sir, we have the range of smallest to biggest, that is we have developed for 25 kgs to 750 kgs to 1000 kgs. We have already done all the prototype studies particularly for these things. Still there are studies are there that we will be targeting. Revenue model, what we are thinking is, say suppose revenue model, we wanted to have a verticals, but I don't know the exact terminology. So verticals are what? We are having this particular system that can be mounted over any vehicle. Even we are planning to, and we are in talk with for railway bogies also. Railway bogies to be converted into it, to not to cater only to tomato, but to all the perishable goods we want to cater from this particular thing. Trucks, boleros, small vehicles, everything, and crates also we want to develop. And the cost is for 750 kgs to 1000 kg of tomato. The first prototype was developed at 1,40,000 rupees. But when the scalability will be there, the unique, when we will be unique USPs, that basically it will be coming down further. So with that, we have also done some demonstration metrics also, that 8 of the farmers are already expressed the interest to buy this kind of thing, because it is low cost, and they can not only means, no, if it is not working, if you don't want to put it on the vehicle, it can be used as storage. What we can do is we can just simply install the fans over here, and with 12 volts of fan with revolving fans will be there with the solar energy, that can also help with this, and it can maintain the temperature. So with that, what we can get, that we can just not only get new solution we are not proposing, but we are also improvising the existing solution, because that seriously needs the overhaul, because nobody like Reliance or say Big Basket or say for example quick service restaurants are there, Domino's and everything. Their vehicle go at the morning at 7 o'clock to every places, and they will just bring out the things. Now they will not have to do that thing. They don't have to do this, what you call this contract marketing and everything. We can just provide this kind of facilities because it is not there. That is why this has been happening. So this is our team. We have the comprehensive team, engineers, designers. We have the entrepreneurs and management also. And we have the mechanical engineering guy who is fabricating for us. We have demonstrated it on the vehicle and with all the parameters checked. And as I was telling, competition is huge. All the because I am not only thinking that evaporative cooling with this particular thing is only my competition, but my competition is with all the refrigeration units that are existing in this particular thing. So that is why this is our future roadmap, where I need your help. That I need to get the pilot prototyping I have to do for 12 to 15 tons. I want it to be applied over the larger vehicles. I want to do this wobbling studies. I want to do this all season study of this particular thing. I want to incorporate AI so that I can monitor where it is, what is the humidity, how I can maintain those things, and an optimum storage condition can be made. With this, I thank each one of you for patience listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You just have 2 prototypes. How are you at a TRL9?
So, developed prototype, and we have already been testing it, and we are giving our services to some of
TRL9 is a commercialized
commercialized. So we are incubated in FTBI.
Kahan, sir? Prototype is not commercialized,
Okay,
right?
sir.
You've not even done pilot. So just be a little careful about what you communicate.
Okay, sir.
You're not at a TRL9. You came with a whole list of what you want from us. But when will you have at least a demonstrated product with a customer? When will you have that?
That one already there, sir.
So
That
that we have
750,
done,
yeah.
So what are some of the results of that? किसके साथ करा ये?
Sir, हम लोग when the team of Ministry of Education Innovation Cell went, sir, we have Coil Fresh, one startup is there, sir, Coil Fresh. So with them we have done the studies, sir.
नहीं तो क्या करा है? What
Sir,
was
we-
it used for
we have
transportation?
monitor, we
What
have-
was the vehicle? It was a Bolero.
No, sir, it was, we mounted it on tractor. So that because Bolero, as soon as they are just, we don't have only 2 lakh.
Can you show some results of that test?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Relative humidity, temperature, before running, with load, without load, everything we have done, sir.
No, what is the cost of the fabrication of this? Have you got any cost estimates for
Yes,
this?
sir, 1,40,000 rupees for 750 kg.
This model.
I'm having confusion in your design. Like you said, you want to use in train transportation, you want to use in truck and tractor. I am very much understand ki how this product gonna use. Even though you can implement a solar cell or fans, then how can you transport it through trains? There is no such science. I am not able to understand that
Sir.
image.
So, sir, trains, no, sir. The bogies, we are already in talk with our railways, and they are ready to give us the bogie. So that bogie, what we are going to do is the trappers which are there, they will be both side trappers will be there. So wind harvesting will be there for both the direction. Rest all the principle will be same. The vehicle will be acting as this only, but it will be having a bigger 15 to 12 to 15 tons of load.
How much time it take to create these boxes or container? How much time you take to make one of 750 kgs?
So one of 70, they have hardly given us 30 to 35 days only, sir. We created, because we have fabrication unit at IIT Rourkela, and we developed it there only, sir.
So is that that manufacturing is sustainable, or there is heat exchange?
This was first prototype, sir. It is not sustainable, sir, but like we made it from ourselves only. So our workshop only we made it, sir, in IIT Rourkela.
So because you are the problem you are targeting and your processes, they are quite going our opposite directions. Because problem you are targeting is achieving a sustainable delivery for the transportation stuff, what I am expecting. But your product manufacturing or product itself is not very not achieving that thing.
So that is why, sir, we are here, sir. Because of your help only we can do that thing. Otherwise, sir,
So
there is no nothing.
since you are on prototype only, you need to understand
sir, that
some
is for sure,
something.
sir. I don't know also, sir, how to speak these terms. And
No.
everything, sir, business
The point
terms,
is
sir.
that
we are engineers. We never know these things.
It is your good luck that you are only on prototype state, that you can still research on that particular model to get those fabrication done in sustainable way, and it can help you in cost effective much more. मतलब 1,40,000 से तो मतलब 20-25% में ही आपका काम हो जाना चाहिए.
सर होगा, सर, अब भी करेंगे, सर, because, sir,
तो थोड़ा उसके ऊपर थोड़ा आप लोग थोड़ा रिसर्च करो उस पर थोड़ा बहुत.
Just quickly, Dr. Maduresh, and then Arasi sir, and then the young scholar. I think when we saw when you won the prize, I think your vision was so beautiful to say that you want to make it accessible, reliable, sustainable. Your focus was farmers because, again, you quoted Madam and all that. But I think, Dr. Maduresh, let's be true. Okay, I think you have a very different vision and you're speaking to investors. So I would really, admire your vision. I think your vision is speaking about large vehicles, 12 to 15 ton. You want to use artificial intelligence. So you want to be in a different league. When you want to be in a different league, don't confuse us. I think I want to, echo what, he said. Don't confuse us. Be very clear that you want to look at larger vehicles. You want to look at larger turns. You want to ensure that, your USP is, the low cost, because of your, the way, you're doing the renewable energy part, That's where I think, it becomes sustainable also. Otherwise, I've worked with Vehicle. I'm an investor in Tesol. Now, these guys, do not use the renewable energy part, okay? Of course, Vehicle is very, very big and Tesol is also growing. But I think that I liked. So if you focus on that, I think there is something, for us also to get super excited is where I would stop, yeah.
You're from one of our better NITs. I've seen many startup founders from your NIT. In fact, I'm just coming from Odisha. I was at KIIT. So, I mean, you can do a much better job than this. You're not from one of our tier 3, 4 engineering colleges. All I want to say is, yes, you're on the right track. But when somebody from NIT Rourkela comes, we expect something that is much more targeted and focused.
Magic of thinking big, but also true. Great product.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.